what's good? Welcome back to brand new comic reaction, latest issue number 6 of Moon Knight. So yeah, we're back, as you guys can tell. Haircut finally. The afro is mostly gone. Feels nice to finally have shorter hair again. You know, after that afro for like 3 months. I definitely need to get that chopped up, man. But anyway, we're back. We got Moon Knight. Let's just jump right in. Credits. Alright. Gonna kill you for this. That's the spirit. That's the Moon Knight I've heard about. Go on. Really let me have it. As he's beating the shit out of our poor man Mark. Ugh. You want to hurt me, Moon Knight? You want to cut my face off? I understood that reference. And then yes, please, cut off his face. I would love to see him cut off his face. You gonna kill me, Terry? Go ahead. I'll just come back, like I always do. And then I'm going to put you through a wood chipper. Kill you? God, what a waste. A wood chipper, though. I would like to see that. What are you, deaf? Are you an idiot? What have I been saying? What have I been saying all this time? I don't want to kill you. I want to break you. I must break you. If he dies, he dies. I want to help you. Yo, the cave is in the shape of a moon, a crescent moon. That's cool. That's cool. You've got so much potential, Moon Knight. You could really be something. But you're addicted to the stink of your own hypocrisy. The wood shepherd bit was good, though. That's a start. Open up, open up! So who's the vampire chick trying to get into? You know how much I don't want to be here. You don't like me, and I don't like you. And you don't like him, but he needs you. Now, what, is he getting the other fist of Khonshu? The guy in the black mask? So, you passed all my little tests. Good on you. I'm impressed. No, I'm delighted. I didn't expect this game to go on this long, and I've got to tell you, I love it. No, son. So now I'm not going to kill you, but I am going to leave with you. Well, let's call it a bit of motivation. Yo, is he gonna cut off his face? Is he gonna cut off Mark's face, man? Bro. Hope you weren't too attached to Soldier. Scrap that. I hope you were. Oh shit, is him? I think not. Oof. Spare yourself the efforts. Stay down. He almost felt that one. Now you and not you I couldn't predict. Who knew there was another fist of Khonshu? Moon Knight Jr. God, how embarrassing for you. I still owe you some licks from last time. But my coach is about to turn back into a pumpkin. Next page. So, sayonara, Moon Knights. Where? Mark, my son. Ah, yes, Khonshu. What's good? What's poppin', brother? I love his design. Yeah! Next page. Be calm. You're badly injured. You're the last person I expect to save me. To be putting my hurts to rights. Oh, and why is that, Mr. Spencer? You don't like me, but you don't like me. You don't like me, Vander. If I recall right, you kicked me off a building. You tried to kill a friend of mine. I threatened to murder you last time we met. That may be true. I may not respect you. I may not even like you. But we have the same father, Mr. Spencer. And that makes us brothers. Next page. Starting to fade again. Good. You need the rest. Bruh, this fucking artwork. I know I've said this with each issue, but I'm gonna keep saying it. The artwork in this fucking comic, man. Fucking God. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. God's sakes. I hope you don't mind if I tell you a story while I work. I find that it steadies the hand, even if the audience is unconscious. I called you broken ugh, when last met we when last we met. It was not an idle jab. You see, Mr. Spencer, I know what it is like to feel broken, to feel as if one is lacking a capacity possessed by everyone around you. Next page. Ooh, Adult Bait Spread, once again, more god tier artwork. Enhance. I was born in Lorix, Egypt, if I'm saying that right. My parents were both doctors, and I took after them. I was as serious a child as I am now as a man. I excelled in academics, took my studies with a desire to learn. I was a model student in all subjects, at the top of my class even as a child. But when I compared myself to my peers, my family, to everyone I met, I found myself waiting. It seemed that everyone else had something that I did not. You see, I never felt the presence of God, not like the others did, not once. Oh, I studied the Kahar and Hadith as I did any of my other subjects. My whatever were perfect. My prayers and practice were flawless. But it was merely routine to me. I could not make the spiritual connection that everyone I knew seemed to, and this worried me. Was I missing? What was missing in me? I was a very rational child. It seems to me that if I followed the correct practice, then I should get the correct results. Next page. Seriously, Mark looks like complete shit, man. Like, literally, look at this man's fucking face. Looks like it's been through like 3 wars or some shit, man. But that was not the case, and it hurt me deeply. Why should I not be party to the experience I shared by everyone else, by everyone I knew? Why should I be excluded? What sin had I committed? It was not a question that I would find an answer for. Outwardly, I followed the correct practices. I attended prayer, I studied, I did everything that was expected of me. But inwardly, I grew to be a strict rationalist. I believe in nothing that I could not see or touch. I grew to be an adult in such a way. I followed my parents into medicine, was a respectable man. I had a few friends, but I'm not friendly by nature, so it mattered little to me. I kept my lack hidden, so as to fit in. And like finally, even like now, he's putting the crescent moon on his chest. It was good. It was a good enough life, all things considered, better than many have, until it was taken from me. It was night. I was walking by myself, as I often did. There is a danger in walking alone at night. There were stories of strange attacks, but I was not one given to fear. I should have been. They killed me. The vampires filled their bellies with my blood, left me with none but the moon as witness. But the moon was enough. Khonshu. Next page. Why is he mummifying him now? What the hell? What's with the mummification? The moon came for me. The moon offered me a life, but more than that. The moon offered me divine purpose. My whole life I had felt hollow, broken somehow, unable to understand something that appeared simple enough to everyone else around me. But Khonshu offered me that missing piece of the puzzle that That was myself. Finally, I knew what it was to know God, and that is why I have borne you such animosity. What I spent my life long for, you have thrown it away like it was nothing. So, what's changed? What is with the mummification? Now he's throwing him into the sarcophagus. I still can't believe this man fucking sleeps in an actual sarcophagus. That girl, your friend, the vampire, she came to me, knowing that I want nothing more than to kill her and all her kind. She did this to save you, and that kind of bravery, it has challenged what I thought I believed, what I thought I knew about you, and the people you surround yourself with. Sleep, Mr. Spencer. It is with the ancient rites of Khonshu that I inter you. When the moon rises again, you will be ready to meet it. My son, I miss you. Pay me a visit soon. Khonshu looks so fucking cool. Mr. Spencer, it is night again. Your friends await you. Ugh, I hurt all over. But I can move. Which is more than I should expect, considering I got blown up and then beat up. Thank you, Dr. Vador. As I said, I am still not certain whether you are fit for your title, and I am not certain that I even like you at all. But all the same, we are brothers. Next page. Hello, Gree. Hello, Reese's. That was a brave thing you did, Reese's, going to Dr. Vador. Thank you. Yeah, well, I mean Terry, that guy was going to kill you. Zodiac. Terry was a mask, Reese's. He only existed so Zodiac could infiltrate our operation. I'm sorry. I know. It hurts. So, what's next? Nothing's changed. I protect my people, and I made Zodiac a promise. Mr. Knight! Mr. Knight! Mr. Knight! Good to see you up and about again. Good to see you up and about, Mr. Knight. Glad you're okay, Mr. Knight. God damn, my man's popping. Glad you're okay, Mr. Knight. We were worried about you, Mr. Knight. Anything you need, Mr. Knight? Here for you, Mr. Knight. Same, you're here for us. Whatever we can do, Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight, Mr. Knight, Mr. Knight, Mr. Knight. Jesus, fucking Christ. Yeah, you can make a drink how many times today say Mr. Knight in this fucking issue. And next page. Mr. Knight, I got something to say. I got a dirty history. You know that. Tried to leave it all behind. But you saved my life twice. Saved my mom. I'm your guy now. Your life. Whatever you need, whatever, no questions. Thank you, soldier. Mr. Knight, the mission's burned down to Zodiac in the wind. What are we going to do? We may not have the building, but we still have a mission. And if Zodiac wants to test me again, he knows where to find me. I'm Moon Knight, and I'm not going anywhere. Oh my god, this final battle's so badass. Alright, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Another phenomenal issue of Moon Knight. And once again, I give this issue a 10 out of fucking 10. That last page kind of sealed the deal. I was thinking about, like, maybe I'll give it a 9.57. But then I saw that last page, I'm like, no. Top 10. The art, once again, is like a 20 out of 10, man. Seriously, the artwork of this comic is legendary, man. Anyway, guys, that is where I'm going to this video off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, back for more. See you guys next time.